Group are coming at you. So today I'm going to be talking about a very sensitive subject, but it's about my thoughts on Eugenia Cooney. In case you are not aware, Eugenia Cooney is a recovering anorexic, and the reason I say recovering is because she went to rehab for like about a month. She comes back to YouTube. She's like, I'm recovered on her live streams, and then you just see her body slowly like dying again, and I'm like, okay, so you're obviously not recovering because something's happening, but whatever. It just doesn't seem like she wants to hear from anybody, and when people try giving her like their story about their eating disorder, or they just want to like give her some hope, or they just want to say, hey, I'm worried about you, she takes it as in, oh, they're hating me, or oh, she's nice, but I'm fine, I'm alive. And the problem is yes, Eugenia, you're alive, but you're not thriving. Yes, you're alive because you breathe every day, but are you really living though? Like, if you really think about it, food is energy, and energy is what we use to sustain life. And without that energy, I'm afraid that we're gonna see her mom or something is gonna leak saying that she died from anorexia. And it's quite sad because honestly, I really want her to recover. I want it for her so bad. It's crazy. There's this live stream where someone says, "Oh, you're my thinspo, like my thinspiration," and in response, she like smiles, and I just think that's kind of disturbing, and it shows you that she's really in her disorder, because if she wasn't in her disorder, that wouldn't seem like so much of a compliment. It'd just be like, oh, okay. But the fact that she took that as a compliment is crazy to me. So a little backstory about me. My name is Abigail. I use she, her pronouns, and I am a recovering anorexic and bulimic. It started out as anorexia, morphed into bulimia, and now I find myself probably more towards anorexia again. It's just really difficult to see someone on the internet kill themselves and do their cosplay and be like, look at me, I'm normal. But the problem is like, it's not normal to be like Eugenia Cooney. It's not normal to not eat. It's not normal to have all your bones showing. It's not normal, and it needs to be addressed. And it honestly disturbs me that the mom of Eugenia is not doing anything about it. It disturbs me that she's still in that same house, that same toxic environment where she was sick, and no one's saying anything. Or if they are, they're not pushing the issue. But the problem is it really is an issue. Anorexia nervosa and just eating disorders have some of the highest mortality rates of a mental illness. The reason for this is because you're literally destroying your body. With bulimia, you're destroying your esophagus, you're destroying your teeth, you're destroying your stomach. With anorexia, same goes for anorexia. All the eating disorders, there's not one that's better than the other or more sick than the other. They're all horrible and could be quite a detriment to your life. A little story about me: I almost died from anorexia. I was told by the doctor if I didn't comply with the meal plan, I would die within a week or two. And that's unsettling, and it really fascinates me and kind of disturbs me that Eugenia's been able to not eat for so long and just be alive. I mean, sure, maybe she eats like enough, but I put that in quotes because it's not enough, but enough to live, I guess. But is, like, again, is it living? Goes back to that question. Eugenia, it's sad. It's sad to see someone so beautiful and so caring just kill themselves. And I know it's hard because other people have seen me do the same thing, so I empathize with you. I understand that when you're in your eating disorder, literally no one can stop you, and like, that's that. I mean, when I was deep in my disorder, someone would be like, hey, can I help you? And I'd just be like, no. And even if I did say yeah, I wouldn't follow through with whatever it was, like whether that be taking pictures of meals and then I don't end up eating the meals, Eating disorders are very sneaky, but that does not make you a sneaky person. It's a disorder that's sneaky, not you. And also, being on the internet and having a platform and showing your body literally in almost every video, you are promoting an eating disorder, and you are influencing young girls and just young people in general to starve themselves. Um, I mean, sure, that might not be your intention, but just think about it like this. Like, you watch, or like on Instagram, there's like those fitness accounts. And I'm sure in their mind, they're not trying to like trigger anyone to overexercise or to, do laxatives or whatever, but they are still influencing people to overexercise. It's the same kind of thing with, showing your cosplay videos and your scandalous clothes and you're like showing your whole body. I mean, in a weird way, you are influencing people even if that's not your intention. And it's honestly disturbing as someone with an eating disorder just seeing that you're obviously body checking. If you don't know what body checking is, it's basically where you look in the mirror and you check your body to see its flaws or how good it looks, depending on if you're losing a lot of weight or just whatever. It's just literally checking your body. And unfortunately, I think she does that in all of her cosplay videos. When she was well, I'm not even going to put in quotes. I don't even know. I have no right to say if she was or wasn't. But when she was in recovery at the beginning, she would always wear baggy clothes and hide herself, and no one could really see the progress she made weight-wise. And now that she's obviously losing weight again, she's wearing, like, the same outfit she was when she was near death. So, it's just kind of like, alright, I don't know, it just sucks because so many people want Eugenia to get better. So many people understand that it's a disgusting mental illness. And when it comes to what we should do about it, I'm not honestly sure. Some people in the comments are always like, oh, I'm unsubscribing, I'm not watching her anymore, all that. And a part of me agrees with that because, like, obviously, like, in a way, by subscribing and liking the videos, you're kind of saying, hey, what you're doing is okay. So I get where that's coming from. But then there's another part of me that's like, stay subscribed, because maybe making videos, even though it's unhealthy for her because she's body checking, is the one way she's keeping herself alive, in a way. Like, getting views maybe equals eating a sandwich once, I don't even know, eating an apple or something, because she loves YouTube, and she obviously loves it. She loves attention, she loves the likes, she loves all of that. So I wonder if a part of it's like her making videos is like almost like an inspiration for her to eat something every day. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but for all we know, she could be having a fruit every day. I don't know. I know I'm probably going on like a tangent, and a lot of what I'm saying might not make sense at all, but what I'm ultimately saying, Eugenia, is we love you, we care about you, and me personally, this sounds messed up, but the only reason why I watch her videos is just to see if she's alive. It's honestly really disturbing, and if you are a young person or even an older person and you find her content to be triggering, just don't give attention to it. Honestly, like, it's not worth it. It's not even like, that's the thing too, is like, eating disorders, like, sure, she might be looking the way maybe she wants to look, or she's not satisfied, but ultimately the eating disorder will never be satisfied. So you could be at Eugenia's weight and height and still tell yourself, I'm fat. And by the way, I just want to say fat's not a bad word. I just want to throw that out there, but that's not the point of this video. But the eating disorder will never be satisfied, and it's kind of sad because I'm seeing her fall into that trap. And on her live stream, she's like, oh, I'm recovered, but I'm like, are you though? So I just think it's a little complicated, and I figured because I have a little over 500 subscribers, I would bring this up. And I know I'm all over the place, but hey, like, that's what happens when you're not scripted and you're #unfiltered. Eugenia, I just want to give you a big hug if you're watching this, and I just want to say recovery is possible, and there are so many people out there. Honestly, whenever Shane's documentary came out, you were an inspiration because people were like, whoa, recovery is possible. But if you actually take the steps to recover, you go back to rehab, if you show like what I eat in a day videos and actual real portions, and if you do all of that, you're going to be so much more inspirational. And I know you love that attention, so sounds like a win-win to me. I mean, yeah, body image sucks. I mean, I understand like going to treatment and being weight restored, and you know, it sucks. Like, I understand and I empathize with that because, like, I'll be honest, my first round of treatment, I cried every time I took a shower. I couldn't. There's a long time where I didn't identify with what my body looked like. It just didn't feel like my body. But you want to know the truth is later you do start to identify with that body, and it does start to be better. I know, like, because I've relapsed, everyone's like, I don't think so. But I mean, even like when I'm using behaviors, I'm more comfortable in my body now. And I just want you to know, Eugenia, like, it can get better. And they say recovery from an eating disorder takes 3 to 7 years. So let's just say you go to rehab and then you just dedicate all of your time and energy to recovery. You should be like recovered hopefully in 10 years. I mean, I don't know if that's helpful because I've seen people fight for all their life, but just from what a therapist told me, 3 to 7 years is the most common time. And I don't know if that'll be true because you've dealt with anorexia a very long time. But I'm just thinking, maybe you could save your later years in life just by choosing recovery now. You could still be making videos when you're 60, but unfortunately, I don't think you can do that right now. Like, I don't think you can make it to 60 and record videos. Eugenia, we love you. We care about you. And there's so much I could say, but I don't want to turn this into my own documentary series. If anyone can get this to Eugenia, that'd be great. Just know that recovery is hard. I'm in the process of recovery. It's not easy. I know I'm younger than you. I'm 19. But if there's anything I can do personally, my Instagram's down below. If you need like an accountability buddy, like sending pictures of meals or just little pep talks, I am so down, and I know a lot of other people would be down with that too. So just, if you can, try to accept the help. I know it's really hard, but just try your best. Try your best to accept the help and at least listen. If you can't accept it yet, just listen. Hear people out and let it sit in your head for a while. And I think because you're smart, you will choose recovery. You are a fighter. You're stronger than the eating disorder, and you got this. Guys, I love you all, and signing out.